like that, and that he was selfish. People said all these kind of things,
Yes.
but from what you are saying now, it's like it's a different version of what we used to hear. Why were we getting those kind of filters?
Well, I guess when you talk about a human being, you talk about a human being from all sides. That's why I said Victor Uwaifo was an elephant.
Sure.
If it is a leg you hug, you will get the story from the leg side.
Yes.
If you go to hug the tusk, you will, So by that, it means that he could have also he would have had other sides that I may not know. But the part that I know was a good part, which was the part that favored me. People come, some people say, well, just like you described,
Yes.
some people say he's selfish and all of that. Maybe that is the part that they saw. But if you talk about stubbornness, it would take only a stubborn person to even play music, because as you play on stage from place to place, they will always present different type of challenges. So, but above all, you have to be strong and a bit tough to go on. Even your band boys, to control a band is a very difficult thing. And I know that at some time, people come to present that as a qualification that I played in Uwaifo's band.
Yeah.
So when you come, you say, oh, I was his guitarist. And that shows that for you to play for a meticulous and a very, very detailed person like Uwaifo means you are good.
You are good.
So it takes you to be tough to do that, just like Fela did too. If you are playing on Fela's band and you miss the note, he looks at you, and sometimes he could just come and switch you off, But by the description of the ordinary people, they will say, oh, you are an impatient, stubborn person. Whereas it is just that he has gone off note to what you should.
I recall there was an occasion where Fela was almost fighting his own band boys because they were not giving what he wanted.
So that's it. You have to be firm to have a tight band. You have to be firm. You can't hold a band because you're a kind man. If you are kind, they won't even come for your rehearsals.
If you are kind, so you must be stern.
Oh yes, if you are kind, nobody's going. You tell them, look, we are traveling tomorrow. They won't assemble for you to move.
Now, looking at music of those days and what we're doing today, are we making progress or we're retrogressing?
I think we are making progress. You see, when you listen to some of the works that our youth churn out today, you find that they are really amazing, fantastic direction, fantastic, melodies. In fact, sometimes when they sing, you find that you're already dancing before you begin to say, oh, that song doesn't have a meaning. But somehow they capture you under the rhythm. That's the essence, really. So I would say that in all of the generations, all the representations as good as what the youths can play at that time. So today I think we are doing a fantastic job of it.
Looking at the song elasticity, some of your songs we still play it today. Like, nice job. And some of our songs today won't last 3 months.
Yes.
And then it's going to extinction.
That is the only problem that I agree with you that is there. But the songs of those days, they played them for a purpose, either for love, either for politics, either because you're addressing issues of society and all of that. And the courage of that song will be tailored to what the people like. If it is Afrobeat, if it is a genre of music that the people like, if it's reggae, they use that music to drive what they want to say to society. And most of the time, people key in And when they love such songs, they keep playing it, and it goes from it becomes something that's evergreen. If you have listened to people like Obey and some of these other people, Sunny Atagame, and you listen to Sir Victor Uwaifo, they were all folk songs also that were with the people.
Victor
so
Laya,
they are songs that will never go. How many of the younger generation, apart from people like Two-Face Idibia, that sang "You Are My African Queen," that was also directing it at praising the woman? And you know women now, they own the world now. When you think about woman, the song will never die. So that's also part of it. So some of these guys come, they just want to dance, they want to get the beat, and so if that song comes and it rains for like 3 months or 4 months or 1 year at most, it goes under. Another one comes, and because they are restless youths, there are so many of the songs coming.
Restless youth, indeed.
There was this situation that arose some time ago. You know, Mr. Uwaifo veered a little bit into politics.
Yeah.
People said he just didn't fit in.
No,
he couldn't fit in. He couldn't fit in, and then there was also a disconnect, even with his own primary constituents, the musicians.
Yes.
What's your take on that?
Well, it's very simple. Musicians, they believe that they are locked in their own domains. They have, you know, when you have a band now and you have your boys saying Rankadidi, Ogana, you Biko.
Yes, sir.
You are Ogadia, you are governor there, you are president there.
Yes.
So when you now come into another setting, an association where you have to stay and queue up behind people, and you look at this person that you should be maybe your ward leader or your chairman of your political grouping, and you say, who is this fellow? Do you know I am so and so person?
Yes.
Controlling so and so people, and that probably affected it. And he would not say, no, I am not used to taking orders. I give orders and tell people what to do. So to that extent, maybe that affected the issue of being in politics. Because when you go to politics, it's about total loyalty to those who you work. So even if you are pretending, you have to show that you are loyal to the authorities, that the setting that you are getting into. And when you are going in, you start from the lower part of the ladder until you start climbing gradually. They will do all kinds of things.
They all kind of boots.
Oh, yes, in politics. And when they do it to you, you come back and say, my leader. I can't do that.
I want to quickly take a ride on
Yes.
Were you familiar with him when he was commissioner?
Yeah, I was going to that.
Yes. How do you assess?
Or rate him?
When he was commissioner, I was the national vice president then. Christian Essien, may so rest in peace, was my president. I was her vice president. Yeah. And it was, like you said, it was a synergy. Akabaman was chairman of legal Edo State, B-man, and it was a lot of synergy. So all of us, we are the boardroom talking. So when he became commissioner, Ben Olai was his PA. So when I come to Benin, it was my natural first call. I'll go to his office and Ben Joff will know that I am around. If he's in a meeting, they say he's in a meeting. But later when he finishes from the meeting, where's Charlimo, vice president? Then I will come and they give me a good time and make sure I'm comfortable and all of that. So again, I'll tell you, that is the extent I knew. I was coming from Lagos, and I was enjoying the fact that a commissioner was my buddy, my senior.
That side of the elephant.
And the fact that you were too a national figure.
Yes, I was a national figure. So when I come, I get the reception that is good. So I don't get any reception that is different from, even up to this last time I told you, I was invited for us to go to a Sama's house, and they introduced me. I mean, as if I was a big man. I'm not a big man.
And now, the wife has left.
I think that one is relative. Because I don't know who is a big man, who is not a big man.
We are big men. He left a very big shoe.
Yes.
And I'm afraid who will or who can wear those shoes?
That is very, very difficult to even predict, because when you are looking at the horizon, and then you see a tip or something that rises from there, you'll be saying, okay, that thing coming may be able to feel that kind of space. I don't see anything as I speak now. I don't see anybody that will be able to feel the big shoes that he left.
Okay, we'll come back after this break. Please don't go away. Stay with us on Daybreak.
Let me just quickly see if my voice is good.